You may have heard of the phrase pre-police involvement and wondering what that actually means and thinking, should anything have been done? Well, if you've heard rumours that you may be under investigation, or perhaps a friend or somebody in the family or work colleague is making some kind of allegation against you, you may be concerned about how this is going to affect your life and whether this is going to be reported to the police. Now, most people will just wait and wait and wait and see what happens. The danger there, of course, is this eventually goes to the police. The police then come knocking on a dawn raid, take you to the police station under arrest, and you're there to be interviewed. Then it's mad blind panic trying to find somebody to represent you, and you end up with a duty solicitor appointed by the police. Well, there's a lot that can and should be done in my mind to try to avoid that police involvement. And so if somebody's making allegations against you, what can be done? Well, first of all, if you contact solicitors, there are certain steps that can be taken on your behalf, and that might involve the criminal law as well as the civil law. So the criminal law involves any kind of police involvement. If they claim that you've committed a criminal offence and it's reported to the police become involved. But if they are making claims against you, and those claims are unfounded and rumours are being spread, particularly on social media, they may be breaking the law and you may have a claim against them which could be reported to the police, and the police may take action against them, not against you. It may also involve the civil law in that if they are making untrue allegations against you, well, that can really affect your character. Defamation, libel, slander. You may be able to make civil claims against them, compensation claims against them, but also action to stop them, such as an injunction, for example. You may have heard that kind of situation. It also affects your employment, because if you're employed and there's rumours going around, that can affect your credibility within the company. So these things really need to be jumped on quickly to avoid any long-term damage. And they're things that can be worked on with solicitors quite easily. We are sometimes involved in writing what we call a cease and desist letter. And that is where, if you hear that people are making untrue allegations against you, then we may be able to write to that person a strong legal letter pointing out what we think they're doing wrong, asking them to cease and desist in what they are saying. If they've posted stuff on social media, to ask them to remove that. And that may bring an end to it, bring a close to it, and give you some peace of mind. Of course, if they won't stop doing what they're doing, there may be further action that's needed. And that might involve the civil side of the law. It might affect some employment issues. It might affect family issues, could affect your family, could affect children. So these are all issues that need dealing with very early on, even before the police are involved.